Okay, I'm here this morning on this, what's today's date? I'm here today on this morning on July the 13th. Well, the 14th. I filed my papers on the 13th. I did only what my mama told me to do. I did only what my mama forced me to do, because if she wanted to talk to me in a nice way about making a transition and about getting out of her house and wanted to be fair with me and give me at least 30 days, like the law says, then I could have worked with her, and I would have worked with her, and I probably would have gotten out before 30 days, because that was a suitable enough time to make a transition. But my mom was being vindictive and being mean, and she was trying to throw me off my square and make me more confused with the decision that I'm going to make by trying to make me get out within 5 days. And so all of this I'm going through now, even telling the police that I'm threatening her, calling the police, even the putting me out right now, is all because I got a blessing. And when I came to her to share of my blessing and to let her know that she was lying on me for a whole month about something that I'm not going to even put out there, I don't have to throw her up under the bus with, that she knows and a lot of other people knows. So she was lying on me and knew she was lying. And when I got my blessing, I went to her to say, "Ma, you're lying on me, and you've been lying for such a long time. Now here's the truth." And I told her the truth, but she didn't hear it, and maybe she didn't even believe it. But I told her I had something, and it was life-changing, and she didn't even hear it. And that very same day, she went out and had me evicted. I guess because she thought I was lying, or she wanted to make life more harder for me. But I'm letting you know now, on that very same day that she had me evicted, I didn't get mad. I went down and handled everything in the manner that I needed to. And so here it is. I followed the procedure because she put the law on me. She didn't come to me like a son and say, "Son, I want you out of my house. I want you gone." She didn't come to me and say, "Son, I want you out of my house. I'm going to give you 30 days. She walked right out of the door after me telling her the life-changing news that I got. And she didn't believe it. And she had me evicted that day. Now, if you can't go to your mother and tell her about a blessing that you got that could change everybody's life around here. Right now in my life, I'm the most successfulest person in my family. And that might be hard for y'all to believe, because I've been telling y'all I've been homeless, and I am. Y'all can see it. Look how my mama's treating me. Regardless of whether I have my own home or not, or whether I had my own money or not, because I'm good, I'm straight. I just need now, it just happened, and I need time enough to make a transition, a comfortable transition. I will be out of my mother's hair, but look at her plan. She's trying to shake me up, make my life not stable. She's trying to make me fall. She's trying to make me not be able to make it work. I want y'all to see this. Now, I went through all of the procedures after she had me evicted. I got served my papers. I didn't even say nothing to my mama when she had me evicted. Didn't say, "Ma," nothing. Stayed out of her way. I went to she begged me to go to the family reunion. I told her I didn't want to go because of the way she was treating me around here in South Carolina, in Florence. So why would I go all the way to Charlotte with her to be with family, all our family from all around the world, with her treating me like this on the home front? I don't want to go and be fake. So I'm not going to the family reunion. But here's the thing. My kids wanted to go meet some of their family members that they've never met. So I told my kids, if y'all want to go, go. Y'all, it's good for y'all to go, but it's not good for daddy to go. Let me stay away from Nana, because Nana is bothering me. She's talking bad about me to the family. She's talking bad about me to her friends, talking bad about me to the police, all kinds of things, right? I'm telling my kids this and letting my kids go with this lady. And this lady made my daughter come up with half of the money for the room as a 20-year-old with a grandbaby living in Atlanta with her baby daddy with no help. Barely from me and barely from my mama. You're going to make her come up with half of the money to go with you. My mama's been blessed. She got insurance money from the man, Bernard, our cousin that was living with her, who died. She got insurance money from the house. She getting money on top of money, on top of money, and she's money hungry. Now, I'm not here to bash my mama. I'm here to show y'all a realistic thing that is transpiring in my life. I'm tired of it because I can't deal with a woman that is not trying to work with me. All I need is for her to let me do what the police and the law is telling me to do. And she won't even allow me to do that. You put the law on me. You had me evicted and served papers. Now I told myself I'm not going to deal with my mama because my mama's full of trickery, connivery, she's vindictive, and she's a snake. I don't care how y'all view that by me saying that. I don't like the fact that that's how my mama is. But truth is, that is the truth. The Bible tells me you know the tree by the fruit it bears. And if there's bananas on this tree and I call it a banana tree, I'm not judging the tree. I'm calling the tree what it is. It's a fucking banana tree. My mama is delusional, narcissistic. She's unkind to her own family. She's an attention whore. She's a clout chaser. And she looked out for everybody in the dang on neighborhood except for her immediate family. And when y'all see her let me stay here, please don't get it misconstrued. She gives me nothing in this house. Nothing but a roof over my head. And I wake up every morning to her cussing and fussing at me. And if it's not me, it's her husband. If it's not her husband, it's my sister. And this is every day. Not one day does that not go by. You can give her money. You can pay your portion of the rent. You can put your portion of the food in. It just not going to work your way because Lily has to be in control. Lily is more like a slave master. She's more like white supremacy. She locks doors. She got bolt locks on all of the doors in her house. Not knobs that you turn and can lock the knob. A bolt lock that she has the key and only her. And nobody can turn locks in her house. She's about to bolt lock the AC unit so you can't turn and control it. She locks food down in freezers. She locks the linen closet so you can't leave. Do y'all get the picture of what I'm saying? Delusional. Now, it's still my mom. It's not y'all mom. I don't need y'all to feel sorry for me. And I definitely don't need y'all to understand. The ones who I need to understand will get it because the ones who I need to understand is going through it and they know that I understand them. I understand them. And I'm being man enough to stand up to my mom and speak out on this in the name of other people who are going through this with their parents. Because when you keep silent in the face of injustice, you are a part of the problem. And so I just want to let y'all know, man, I came over here this morning after my mom called the police on me, and I got video to prove it. I ain't even arguing with my mama, ain't talking to my mama, even when I was spending the night, a few nights in her house, like over the past week. I only spent about 2 nights, and I was staying in the room for 4 days. We was in Charlotte for 3 days for the family reunion. I only went to the family reunion one day, Saturday. I didn't even see my mama at all, but one time she never seen me at all. I don't even barely talk to her. And soon as she found out, them people gave me until the 22nd, which is another week in her house before we go to our preliminary hearing in court. She went to trying to finagle and call people of power in the Florence County Center to move in her favor, to have me moved quicker. She lied and said I'm threatening her.
Now he's saying, walking through the house, saying all kinds of things to me about he's going to sue the city. He finna get a lot of money because I went to the people for a sooner date. Yes, I did, because I feel threatened by him.
She's lying on me to the Florence County people. She's lying on me to the police. As y'all can see, when they pulled up, I got the video to prove. This lady is lying about everything, and it's scaring me to the point that, no, I'm not a fearful man. But when people get me in a scared situation, I make sure I get attentive and I do something about it. So y'all don't get it messed up. I'm telling y'all I'm scared because I'm seeing things and patterns from my mama that are not healthy. So I'm ringing the alarm. I'm letting it be known. My mom is acting like a Karen. She's trying to purposely sabotage my life, my sister's life, and my baby sister's life. And my baby sister don't even live with her. My baby sister lives down the street with her two, my nibblings, my niece and my nephew. And she goes through hell with this woman. So I'm here now to ring the alarm and show y'all it's tired of being quiet. I was quiet long enough. I was quiet for all of my life, trying to protect the innocence of our family, didn't want to make my grandmama and granddaddy look embarrassed because of their daughter and their children. And so now it's time for me to speak out. My grandmama and granddaddy is dead and my mama is getting worse. Let me show y'all what I mean. Now I'm going to bring y'all up close and personal with my life. I'm sitting out front. Give me a second. I'm sitting out front of my mama's house. I just pulled up because, as y'all can see, I was evicted. And this is the date that they gave me on yesterday, July 22nd. My mama wanted me out in 5 days so bad. It bothered her so bad till, watch this. This morning, look, I'm in the car, and I slept in the car last night. But then this morning, I come to the door. I'm knocking, and I can't get in. Let me tell y'all something. I've been knocking on this door for about an hour. Her husband is in here asleep. She informed him to not let me in. Now, guess what? I know he's in there, and this is not his business to let me in, but I live here and my belongings is in there. The law told me that I have until the 22nd because she filed papers on me. She didn't wait to deal with me. She went and filed papers on me and forced me to deal with the state. And so now I'm being forced to deal with the state and do what the state is telling me. She's getting mad saying, why ain't I listening to her? Look at the kind of stuff. She got, do not enter without mask. No one, please, for your safety and mine. But guess what? She leaves out the house every day and go any which way she wants. With no mask on, be around all kinds of people. It's kind of delusional. It's kind of crazy, man. And I feel sorry for my mom, truthfully. But I can't feel more sorry for my mom than I feel for myself. And I want y'all to understand that. Now, the humiliation of me knowing that I could just break in this house, or I could get in this house, not break in, get in this house because this is where I live. And I have a right to be here until the 22nd. And all of my belongings is in there. She don't even think like that. She don't even know that. She's just badgering me. So I just want y'all to know, man, I ain't making this up. I'm not trying to put my mom out on a spectacle. Hold on 1 second. I'm not trying to make a spectacle of my mother. I'm just documenting my life to let y'all see this is a scary situation. And I'm going to show y'all a little bit of how my mom is making major mistakes in her life. The way she's treating her kids. I know y'all say, man, y'all 40, get out. Or you 40, you about 40, get out. Your sister's over 30, she need to be out. Yeah, we get that. That ain't what we talking about. Even if we get out, the problem is not fixed, and y'all don't understand that. Let me show you what I mean. This house is what my mom's living in and struggling like heck to get it paid for. She's renting to own and won't even pay for it and get it paid for. My grandmama, watch this. My granddad and them left. Her husband bought this house right here. And she's trying to take it from him. She got a barn right here full of all kinds of stuff. Toiletries, a barn right there full of all kinds of toiletries and things that preparing her for a pandemic. But she's not even here at her house. She left after the police told her that she could do nothing to me and we just needed to wait it out. She came and locked all the doors and locked me out with all my stuff in there. And now I can't even get my toothbrush. She ain't let me get nothing. Told my sister period on. She told my sister she about to be gone for 9 days. Come pack a quick bag and get on out before Beyond come because I don't want him to get his stuff. Purposely sabotaging me. Now, I don't really even care about all that. I can go somewhere, get me some clothes. I can go buy me something to put on real fast. I shouldn't have to do that, but I will. But what I'm trying to show y'all is I am tired. This is my last straw with this woman. And y'all might see me acting out. Y'all might see me reacting to the actions that someone is doing to me. But because every action, there's a reaction. There's cause and effect. And if you guys don't understand that, I don't give a damn what y'all understand. I can't make you understand it. I can't get it for you. I'm putting it out here so that I can raise awareness and show that there may be a lot of other people somewhere going through the same thing and they don't know how to deal with this. I'm the spokesperson for it. And I ain't bashing my mama. I'm ringing the alarm on a situation that should have been blew up for years. But y'all give me a minute. People's calling me, trying to help me out. People's trying to get in touch with her to let her know, get this man his stuff. Let this man get this. Listen, don't do yourself like this, Lee. The law gave him to the 22nd. Give him to the 22nd. She don't give a damn about none of that. She's she act like she's above the law. I think this is the police right here, y'all. I'm so exhausted. I'm so tired. But I'm about to deal with them. Get them to see if they can help me with this advice. Give me a second. How you doing today, sir?
Good, myself,
man, I'm doing wonderful, man. I just want to set this up real fast because I need this for my safety, okay? And I know that I saw you yesterday.
Yep.
How you doing? I gave you my word that I would not say anything to my mom.
What's going on between y'all now?
Didn't I tell you? It's out of my control, man. I just need y'all help. You told her to leave me alone. The paper said until the 22nd. Just get me to this, right? Yeah. I walked away and I ain't said nothing to her. She got mad because y'all did what y'all was supposed to do. And she walked right into her door, locked the back door, locked the front door. Watch this. I chilled, me and my sister chilled and said, okay, it's fine. You know, we just wait until she come back. She told my sister on the phone, now, I'm not trying to bring my sister in, but this is absolute truth, and if it have to be told, we're going to tell the truth. She told my sister on the phone, if Beyond get on away from around you, I'll let you get in and get some trouble. Right? So my sister waited around. I said, I'm going to leave so you can get your clothes, but I don't want you to get her period. So I left. Mama opened the door for my sister. She goes in there and get her, back up to her clothes to leave. And when she's leaving out, you know, she done left out. And she had to get back in to get something. I pulled up and my mom was in the front. My mama on the phone with her. My sister had to get my mama to get the guy who's inside to open the door for her, right? So when the door is locked, my mama's outside, my sister at the door, but my mama just not pulling up. When I pull up, my sister was saying, Mom, I gotta get things back in the house. Still riding over the door. My mama said, no, they go Beyond right there. You can't get it. Now, it's fine. All I'm trying to get y'all to see is that I'm not trying to cause her any problems. I'm not even responding to what she's doing. But what I mainly need y'all to see is that she's trying to sabotage me. She's trying to make me act out to what she's trying to tell y'all that I'm doing. I'm threatening her, so I'm not doing this.
I got you. Can I ask a question?
Uh-huh.
Because y'all obviously have a lot of issues with one another.
She got a lot of issues. I ain't got no issues with her, but I'm being honest.
There's issues between y'all.
It's my mama.
Okay.
She treated me like a fool. If your mama treated you like that, how would you feel?
Mr. McCullough, I'll let you speak.
Okay, I'm gonna let you.
There's issues between y'all. I'm not saying one way or the other.
It's her.
I got you. Okay, it's her. But there's issues.
Mm-hmm.
Would it not be easier I'm not saying you have to, so I don't want to get misconstrued, anything like that. But would it not be easier just to move out? That way you don't have to deal with that?
I am. Watch this, sir. Can I get your understanding? 1 second. I am going to move out. The law told me to wait till the 22nd. Why I can't do what the law told me to do? Why am I being forced to listen to 2 people? Is that fair?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't have to deal with all this. Like, you can find an apartment.
I understand,
and
right?
You can go and you don't have to wait till
I'm gonna do, right? But watch, my stuff is in this house, and I need a calm time to be able to make a transition.
Okay.
I don't need the person that my stuff is in their house locking the door on me that I can't. What if I wanted to move this morning? What if I gotta wait to go today?
And that's fine.
So what is your advice to me? What can I do if I had a right now? If I could get in my car, put my stuff that's locked in her house in my car, and
where
go.
is she at?
Let me show you. If she texted me this morning, okay, last night, like I told you, she's sabotaging me. I'm making it known to you that she's purposely doing it, right? Now, I slept outside last night, woke up this morning and text her, Mom, I'll show you after I finish recording what I said. Mom, I'm here at your house. I'm locked out. Can you at least let me in so I can get my loan? You know what she texted me back? I'm out of town, and then nobody got no key to my house. Now, let me tell you a secret. I know this ain't your problem, right? And I ain't getting frustrated with you. I want you to understand me, right? I'm listening. Her husband is in this house. He's in the back of the sheet. He won't open the door for me. But let me tell you a secret. I'm about to go and raise the woman. I'm going to prove to you and the world that my mom is trying to sabotage me. Then I want to know how y'all police is going to help me about this crazy ass mom. Because I'm sitting here letting you know she's lying to me. She's texting me saying I'm out of town. She's purposely sabotaging me. I'm got on the same clothes yesterday. I can't brush my teeth. All of my belongings is in this house, and this is where I live. Hold on. I have paperwork saying that I have the right to be here until the 22nd by law, that she served on me right here and that I signed. And all I need to do is have the right to do what the law tells me I can do. So all I want you to do as an officer is to protect and serve me like the law says, right? And I'm scared. My mama is sabotaging me. She's trying to make up. She lied in front of y'all on camera yesterday. I told y'all I'm trying to threaten her. Now I'm letting you know I'm peacefully trying to do something to get through to this lady because she's delusional and she don't even know that I can go in this house. I got you. And there's nothing that can happen to me because I live here. I got paperwork.
And you're fine to go in the house. I'm not saying you can't.
But I'm asking you, right? I'm not even in that. Well, what you see is that I knew I could go in the house before I called you.
So why am I here right now?
Let me tell you why. For documentation that my mom is fucking sabotaging me, lied to you and told you that I was trying to threaten her and I'm not. And she purposely, when you left, locked the door on me so I can't get in the residence where I was told I got to the 22nd to live at. That's why I called you, sir.
Okay, and it's like right back to square one of what I said earlier. There's obviously a lot of problems between you and your mom.
That we both have to listen to the law now that you got the law in to get it resolved.
You already got the paperwork. That's what I'm saying. Like,
so why am I going through this? What can I do about this? That's why I called you. What can I do as a tenant?
That's what the whole court process is for. I don't deal with that side of things.
But I'm talking about, I'm locked. Okay, let me ask you one question and then you do that. You're right.
Honestly, at the end of the day, this is all a civil issue. There's no criminal matter at play.
So now let me ask you a question.
I deal on the criminal side.
I got it. Now let me say this, and I respect you too, sir. You helping me very good. And I know you feel like this is nonsense for you, right?
It is.
But check it out. All I want to ask you is out of your mouth on this camera. I go into this house.
You're not being charged with breaking in or nothing, burglary, nothing like that.
Thank you, sir. And listen, I'm not going to call y'all to get violence, right?
I would greatly appreciate it.
No, watch this. I'm not, but I can't promise you won't be called again. And the only reason I called you, I don't call police. I know I come from dealing with things yourself. I come from the streets.
I understand.
Now, I call y'all because I done left the streets alone. I ain't living an illegal life no more. And y'all supposed to protect and serve innocent civilians who's living an honest life, paying taxes. I pay taxes. I'm a YouTuber. I got a job. And my mom is focused on stuff. So I'm doing what she's doing. We just call the police.
That's why I'm saying. But me personally,
the best thing to do is just leave.
It would be.
Well, how can I leave without my toothbrush and shit?
You already said you already know where there's a...
I'm going to do my best to get in, and then I'm going to thank you, sir, for giving me that advice. That's why I called you, really, to let you know I'm going to go in here, but I ain't going in here no wrong way. I ain't breaking in nothing. I'm not threatening her. I don't have no weapons. All this is on camera and on file.
That's what I'm saying. If you know there's a way you can get in the house without tearing up everything,
I ain't got to tell you, just one.
That's fine.
Okay.
But it's like I said, me personally, I would recommend
situation. And I thank you for that. You're right. You ain't saying nothing wrong. All right, sir. All right. Now, there y'all have it. I'm going to set my camera back up in my car, and we're going to have a discussion. Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this. Hold up. Give me one quick second. Oh, no, that's the wrong way. Wrong way. Give me one quick second, y'all. Now, let me show y'all how ignorant my mom is. And ignorant is not a bad word, y'all. I don't want y'all to get it misconstrued. Stop trying to make me out to be a bad guy like I don't love my mom, all right? I want to break something down for y'all. Do y'all know that the greatest love that you can receive in life is from a child to their parents? It's not parents to the child. I want y'all to understand this. Hold on 1 second. The greatest love that you could experience in this world is the love from a child to the parents. A child has no choice but to love and seek attention from the people that had them first or the people that are around them. A child is going to love and seek attention from the people around them in spite of whatever, right? It's the greatest love you will ever receive. Not parents loving the kids, kids loving the parents because they have to depend upon the parents. The very child would not even live if it wasn't for the mother's titty. But some mothers are so irresponsible and they don't even want to take on the responsibilities that God gave them, so they'll feed the baby milk, formulas, made up stuff from the government because they're lazy. And they don't want to be a nurturer from birth to their child. So I want to let y'all know, I love my mother. I'm not trying to sabotage my mother, and I just came into a blessing. Whereas though I was about to bless my mother. And my mother is so distorted in the mind, she cannot be, you can't even bless her. But I wanted to record this to let y'all see. I'm not recording this to exploit my mama. Y'all sound crazy if that's what y'all think. If that's what you perceiving, it tells me a lot about you. That's all. Nothing about me. It tells me all about you. If you can sit here and watch all of what I'm doing, following the law that my mother filled out on me, right? I'm following the law and following the procedures. And she's getting mad and being vindictive and manipulative. And let me tell y'all something. She's so ignorant till she don't even know. This paper says I live here. This paper says I show up in court on July the 22nd at 10:30. That means you don't supposed to be doing nothing to me until July the 22nd. Really, we don't even really supposed to be talking much because she done lied to the police on yesterday, which I have on camera, saying that I threatened her. And I've never threatened her. She threatens me and my sister. She does things to a lot of people around here that we see that are wrong. And I ain't even telling her business. But I will not let her threaten me indirectly and make the police think that I'm threatening her. Now check this out. Lying to the police all day yesterday about me threatening her and all that. I ain't said nothing to my mama, y'all. When I say nothing, I mean nothing. I told her I wasn't even going to the family reunion because she's going. And I meant it. And I let my kids go, yes. But I only went one day, which was Saturday, to meet with my family at the cookout that they was having at the Airbnb. And I didn't even see my mama but one time, and she never even saw me because I did not want to be around her. She's fronting for the family. She's acting like she's something she's not. And she's treating everybody else who's not her family like family, and all of her immediate family and her kids, she's treating like shit. She let her husband, pardon my French, I don't mean no harm, but he can't stand up and talk for us and stand up and tame his wife for us. And when you are married, y'all become one. And so it's no longer our mama and him. They are one. And if he can't speak up for her to help us, then guess what? He goes in the same bag with her. Okay, now, I just came in the window. I didn't break anything. My window was unlocked, right? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit this camera down. And I'm going to record some stuff so y'all can see that I'm not just playing games. I'm about to let down this window. Right? Close it back. There's my laptop and everything. Now, as y'all can see, give me a second. As y'all can see, all my stuff is in here. This is the stuff that I got when I went to Charlotte. This is the stuff that I bought to stay away from home for the past 2 weeks while she was, you know, evicting me and trying to make me be a bad guy. All of my little stuff is here. Everything I got, all of my stuff in there. I didn't even get a chance to wash clothes or none of that. But now watch this. I'm in the house now. And let me show y'all something. I'm not going to make noise, but you see this right here? The door is locked Her husband is in there sleeping. I wish the crack would let y'all see him, but he ain't got nothing to do with this. He's behind that door. He wouldn't let me in because my mama wouldn't let me in. Now let me show y'all something. Right back here, you see that lock right there? Bolt lock. No knob. She won't even put a knob on the door, but she's locking us in like criminals. Hold on. Hold on. The bathroom door right here do have a lock, but she about to put a bolt lock on it. It's locked. If you don't have a key, you can't use the bathroom. This is Riley's room. The guy who she's taking care of because he's scared he don't got nowhere to go. And he just got to be here because he don't got nowhere to go. His mom and dad is dead. His sisters and brothers is dead. She's the only person that got him. Look at this door. Bolt lock. Not a knob. Now. This is the linen closet. Look at that. Bolt lock. Look at that. If I wanted to take a shower this morning, I can't. Look. I won't break that because I don't need to get a shower that bad. Look at this. Bathroom. Bolt lock. It just happens to be open. So I can't use the bathroom. And it's crazy. Look at it. Hold on. That's my granddaddy right there. I love him to death. But he spoiled that woman right there. That's the day he gave her away. And I'm pretty sure he was proud that he was giving her away. Because Lord have mercy. That was a great man right there. But he got that lady get away with hell. This was a great woman right here. But she gave that woman hell about me. And she tried to get her to raise me. Ever since I was this size. Ever since I was this young guy right here. You see that? My grandma raised me. I want y'all to understand that. Now, sit down and get this thing right for y'all, because this ain't right what I'm going through. It ain't right. But guess what? I'm learning how to deal with it. Now, I'm in the house. She locks up everything to try to make it hard on me. But look how easy it was for me to get into the house. I could have came in here last night and spent the night if I wanted to. But I didn't. I wanted to abide by what she was doing as far as locking the door, even though she don't have the right to do that. It's against the law for her to do that. And I'm just recording this to prove, to have the proof, right? When she's out there trying to make me look bad and lying, really she's lying, y'all, saying I'm threatening her, I'm doing things. Really she want the people to do what she want them to do, and they won't do it because it's not the law. And she really want me to do what she wants me to do or what she tells me to do, but I'm not going to do it because she got the law involved. And see, when your mother or when any woman or when anybody can't deal with you enough and have enough respect for you to as though they're going to call the law on you, I don't really have nothing against the law, but y'all see what's going on in the world these days when it comes to young black people. The law is misunderstanding things. They're taking matters into their own hands and killing innocent people. As y'all can see, I was being dealt with the police the other day. Very upright. I did the right things. I said the right things. But do y'all notice that they don't have anything right or good to say to me? They pull up for my mom because she called. They pull up and hear everything a woman has to say about a man. Whether it's lies, mistreatment, connivery, manipulation, or what. They listen. And then they consider and then they act accordingly. And he come to me and he want to hear what he got to say about me. And he treating me like whatever from what the woman says. But then once you realize that the woman is lying, manipulating, she's saying I'm threatening her, but she's threatening me. Then I call you the next day and prove to you that this lady is locking doors. Both doors, I can't get in. She's taking the law in her own hand. And she's saying, forget what the law said. They gave you 22 days, but I'm going to make sure you catch hell for the next 9 days. And she told my sister she's going out of town for 9 days to get her some clothes. And you better hurry up, because if you don't get it by the time Beyond come, you won't be getting them. Which means she's trying to purposely sabotage me not to be able to get clothes and to get my belongings. But I'm supposed to be able to comfortably, peacefully stay in here for 7 days because that's what the law told me. That's what she signed on for. She had me evicted by using the city, the county. Why won't she let them handle it? Why is she steady pushing and pulling and bothering me? Because she's trying to set me up. She wants me to act a certain way so that she can say, aha, look, I told y'all. It won't work. And not only would it not work, I don't care. I'll take stuff from her right now. I'll even take her hitting me. I'll take her doing whatever as long as I can have it documented. Because when I go to that court on July the 22nd, I don't have no ill will for my mama. I don't have no negativity towards her, except for she don't know how to take care of her responsibilities and never knew how to do it ever since she had me. And I was her first child. And I just felt like for some point, sometime in your life, you would try to be concerned about yours, your kids, and get back to them after grandmama and granddaddy died and then did your job. Maybe we should be able to have a relationship in our later days. But I see, boy, was I wrong. My sister and them see, boy, was they wrong. And all I'm trying to get y'all to see is y'all wrong. Boy, are y'all wrong. But y'all don't have to understand it. I want y'all to know we live in this. We're going through this. We're brave for even putting y'all in our damn business and letting y'all see it. You know why? Because we can handle it. It's chumps like you that can't handle it, and you rather sit behind the computer and prejudge me and make false, assumptions about me instead of looking at what you see right here on camera. Y'all saw from the last videos when my mama standing all in front of the door trying to block the camera. What are you acting like this for? What are you trying to prove? You really acting a ass, a donkey, and making a fool of yourself. And y'all can watch my mom make a complete fool out of herself in the name of her kids, trying to dirt your kids when people cover up for their kids when they love them. If they got terrible kids, people will try to say my child ain't that way and lie when they love their kids. But my mom is lying on her children. And you guys are sitting there blaming us. And no, I'm not a child. I'm a grown man. But I'm going to always be my mother's child. And y'all don't seem to understand that. Now, my sisters is going through this. My nephews and nieces is going through this. My children got to still deal with their grandma. I refuse to listen to you little people that's out there that don't understand what's going on. And I let y'all dictate my life on what I feel like I need to do about a situation that I am living in every day. And even if I leave this house and leave my mama, I still got to live in this world with a deadbeat mom. I never had a dad and no support from family, and still try to do the righteous thing and get it right. And that's what I'm striving to do. Striving hard with no support. And all y'all do is scrutinize me and people like me. That's why homeless people stay in homelessness and don't join society. Because people in society are prejudiced, judgmental, racist, selfish, and they just say, look, we'd rather stay off the grid than to join all of that hoorah that they got going on. And sometimes I can understand that perception. So I'm here to let y'all know, man, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. Believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. I'm going to say that again. Believe none of what you hear and only half of what you see. And that's why I'm showing y'all what y'all need to see. I'm not exploiting anything. I'm not trying to make no YouTube money or no YouTube dollars, anything. If y'all look at my channel, I ain't even shooting videos. I can care less about a YouTube because YouTube is a joke too. They blocking stuff. The algorithms have been changed so they can control you and your content just like my mom is controlling my life. So I'm not that excited about YouTube either. Yes, it brings me in a little bit of money. It's not much. If I began to work on it more, I could make it a good revenue. But I refuse to work in an avenue where people can control me. So when I show y'all these videos, this is just documentations of my life, what's transpiring in it, how I face my adversities and my aggressions, and I face them with an uplifted head. And I let y'all see me go through, and possibly with the help of my mother, father, Lord, God, source, get through. All right? That's the only reason why I put these videos up. Because I know my videos is helping a lot of people across the world. A lot of children are being neglected. A lot of children are being mistreated. A lot of children are being molested. A lot of children are being talked down on or being mistreated. And it's coming from their parents. And during this pandemic, when everybody's thinking stay home and all that stay home shit that everybody been pulling, some kids are being being made to stay home with the molester that's molesting them. And school was the only thing that saved them. But nobody around don't understand that the guardians of these children are molesting them, defiling them, mistreating them, manipulating them, and misusing them. Yes. So I need for y'all guys to understand that when we turn a deaf ear to injustice that's being done right in your face, you might as well be a part of it. When you are silent and don't say, if a racist white person is around you and you are a white person and you won't say, that's racist what you're doing, stop treating people like that, I'm going to put somebody on you if you keep doing that, then you are a part of the problem too. So if we can't check racism and say white people need to do better by black people, if we don't say black people need to sweep around their own front door first. Because how can you expect another race, another person, or another anybody to respect you more than you? And if you don't respect yourself, ain't nobody will. So now at the end of the day, I got to respect myself around this mistreatment and vindictive things that are going on in my life. And I got to respect me more than my mother. Because if I don't, that could be my demise. You understand? So this is life or death that I'm dealing with. And it's not just for me. I can handle me. My sisters, my siblings, and my nibblings is who I'm worried about. And my children. So y'all miss me with the BS. If you can't watch this and learn, if you can't watch this and give a positive input, every negative person that come and make a comment on my videos about my mama in this situation, because you can make negative comments and you can disagree with me all you want. I don't mind, you know that, and I'm welcome to that. I welcome that. But you're not going to come on my platform and see me be open and honest about my circumstances and situations in my life, and you take light of them and try to play it. Any negativity going on about this situation will be blocked. Because if you don't got anything good to say, don't say anything at all. And if you don't understand this situation, just understand one thing. It's a delicate one. It's life or death. And it's not just mine I'm talking about. There's a whole lot of kids out here, I keep telling y'all, that are going through these situations and nobody knows how to help them. And everybody is doing what you guys are doing right now, or some of you guys are doing right now. Prejudging me, the person who is going through it. Here it is, I called the police to help me with a situation that I'm trying to abide by the law. I'm striving to do the best what the law tells me to do because I know how the law treats young black men. And here it is, my mama is manipulating me and making me have to do things that could get me in trouble with the law. So I called the law to get a guide, to get instructions of what I can and can't do. What is my right before I make a move and this lady try to frame me like Karens do and say, this guy is doing something that he's really not doing. And this is my mama. But we can make Karens go viral all over the world for this fake fuckery that they're doing. And I don't agree with Karens. And I don't agree with no unrighteousness, whether it's white, black, blue, green, or brown. But we can't talk about racism going on in our world as black people until we get black people together and get black people on one accord. And we can't talk about other families and other issues in the world if we don't have our own home and our own family intact. And you can't tell somebody else in the world to stop doing things in their life, smoking weed, tooting pot, whatever drugs, whatever spending money, whatever negative or shortcomings that they got. You cannot talk to people about theirs if you haven't conquered the ones in your life. Sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around others. And I think that we got more matters to deal with of our own in not black lives, African-American melanated beings in America. Native African-American melanated beings in America. Black is not a race. Black is not an ethnicity. Okay? So I need for y'all to understand that. And if y'all think Black lives matter, make them matter to yourself first. Help yourself first, and then others will know that they got to help you because you're going to make it with or without them. So I hope y'all can learn something from this. I'm really going through. This really saddens my heart. and it troubles my mind. But I'm all right. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to work through this, and I'm going to do it the best way that I can. And I'm going to get to the root of this issue. If it takes the death of me. I done lived a pretty good life. I'm not afraid of death. No, I'm not suicidal, but I'm not afraid of death. I don't look at death the way everybody else view it. It's a portal. It's to another dimension. And when it happens, and nobody can escape it. You know, ain't no need to take this life so serious any damn way, because we all ain't gonna make it out alive anyway. So you need to try to do something very constructive and very meaningful before you leave here. And I just hope that my platform be that. So y'all just be attentive and watch. Like I said, any negative comments will be blocked about my mama, about my situation, because this is something I'm going through. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let y'all take light of it. All right? So y'all just stay tuned, man. I'm gonna get things together in my life, and I'm gonna let y'all be optical. You know, I'm gonna let y'all get a magnifying glass up close and personal on not just this negative stuff. I'm striving to get the positive things going too. But as y'all can see, when you got so much negativity going on around you, when you're dealing with homelessness, whether you staying with your mama or not, it's not comfortable here. I don't eat here. It's just a ball of confusion. My kids don't even like coming here. My son was here for 3 days and left because he said he tired of the way my mama talk and fuss in his house every morning about me, with me, or to me. And I don't even be saying nothing back. I get up out the house, brush my teeth, do what I got to do, and get in my car and drive around all day long just to stay away from this lady. But you guys rather blame me. I know the Bible say honor thy mother and father, but the Bible told that to the kids. And you don't put responsibility on kids before you put them on parents. And so we're going to go to what the Bible told the parents. Bible told the parents to train up a child in the way that they should go. And that's how you will be sure that they would not part from you. Now, if children are out here parting from their children, from their parents, that lets me know that the parents are not following the instructions that God gave them, which is train up that child right. And if you trained up that child wrong, you deserve what you're getting back from the child. Now, I'm not saying I'm a bad seed. My mama did not train me up. She left me stinking. So if it was left up to her, I should have a stinking attitude. And I should leave people. And I should be like my mom. But my grandmama raised me differently. All right? My grandmother trained me up in the way that I should go. And I would not part from her ways. But I don't know what happened to my mom. And y'all got to stop telling these kids to honor their mother and fathers in spite of what? That's the wrong information to tell them. And you're sending some child, boy or girl, back into a situation to be molested, mistreated, beaten, or abused, possibly even killed by your ignorance. Telling them that's your mama. And just take it. And just put up with it. You know, regardless of what, that's still your mama. That's a lie from the pits of hell. And you child, any child that's listening to this, any young or old adult that has been going through this and you feeling guilty because you feeling like it's your fault, that's a lie from the pits of hell. And your parents ain't shit for putting you through that. And I'm here and man enough to say it. So I'm going to get on up out of here and I'm going to keep recording until July 22nd of all this negative crap. But then after July 22nd, I'm going to show y'all the positive fruition that God has bestowed upon my life. And my mother didn't even know it. She loved money so much, she wouldn't have even been treating us this way if she could have waited one day till my blessing came. But she just so, whatever she is, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to make my karma bad. Whatever she is, she's that. But she's so that till she missed the opportunity of a lifetime. And right now with my blessing that I won't tell y'all about, I just want to let y'all know it's life-changing. With the blessing that I have, I'm not bragging. I am the most successful person in my family right now. And I'm saying it on YouTube. I'm saying it before every family member I got, from the uncles, aunts, my mamas, anybody. I'm more successful than any of them now. I just don't have a home. So does homeless mean helpless? Does it mean hopeless? Come on, man. Does that mean that to y'all? Because right now, I just told you I'm in a better position than anybody in my family. And they got houses. They got cars. But they don't have a way. They don't have good credit. They don't have money. They're struggling. And right now, I'm in a better position than all of them. But why I can't help my family? Why I can't get help from my family? Because it'll be stupid for me to help people that ain't helping me or that kicked me when I was down. Now that God then turned the table around just in the nick of the time, they say God may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. And just the day before my mama kicked me out, my blessings came. Come on, man, you can't make this up. And I'm here to show y'all better than I can tell y'all. And if y'all don't choose to believe it or don't choose to follow through or apply what I'm teaching, that's on you. I can bring a horse to the water. I can bring you to some water, but I can't make you drink. All right? And even if you choose to thirst to death and die, that might be the lesson that you had to learn. That might be the thing you had to go through to teach you that lesson. All right? I'm going to get on up out of here. Y'all stay tuned, man. Be blessed. Right after these messages, we'll be right back.
Take this outside, Larry. Take them someplace else and wash them. Because you ain't gonna wash me in my washing machine. Take the washing, I'm gonna disconnect it. I will let them finish that you got in there. That's it.
That's fine, Ma. I will not be leaving until the 22nd. I'll stay here and starve.
All right.
I will not be leaving. You won't go anywhere, Lily.
I'm not going to try.
You won't.
I'm not. Riley is here. I will.
I'm not going anywhere until the 22nd.
I hope you don't.
I was about to leave, but you tricking on me. You come around here acting crazy.
You ain't got to. You ain't got to.
I ain't. I'm going to prove to the judge that you was trickery on me at my residence. I'm going to prove to the judge you locked me out intentionally from where I live. I'm going to prove it because I got the proof. And I'm going to prove that you lied and told Tate you was gone for 9 days to finagle me out of my residence from where I live with my stuff in. And you need to quit because I ain't asking for all of this. I want to gracefully leave, but you keep badgering me. Can't even brush my teeth in peace.
I don't care about what Beyond do.
Ma, I'm recording everything because on the 22nd, the judge gonna see how I've been treated under this by a tenant like you. I'm gonna let the judge see what you're doing, Ma, because I ain't doing nothing to you. I'm just trying to get my clothes out your house and wait till the 22nd to go to court like you made me do. So I just wish you would stop doing these tricks that you're doing. Stop them. I'm trying to get out. All right, well, keep right on doing. I'm going to prove what you're doing while I'm trying to get out. I live here till the 22nd, and I want you to leave me alone and stop badgering me.
I ain't got to do nothing. It's my house. It's my house. You tell the law that. You ain't my house.
So now I want y'all to see, I ain't bothering nobody. I done asked her numerous of times to stop badgering me. This is my residence until the 22nd. She didn't put the law on me. And that's what the law told me. This woman is making it too difficult for me to even listen to the law. So now I'm trying to show y'all. I don't give a damn what y'all think about me, people. I'm just showing y'all how crazy and delusional this fucking woman is. And we had to deal with this shit all our life. I mean, pardon me, because she wasn't in half of it. She was out in the streets. We didn't know this part of her. Our grandmama and granddaddy kept it very concealed. But this shit is real now. And I'm going to put a spectacle on it. Because I ain't doing nothing to my mama for this. Nothing. And I'm going to prove it. On July 22nd, the way that she's acting right now, that she can't even let me listen to the damn law and get out on the 22nd. Without her badgering, locking doors. My sister's period was on. And she made my sister stay out last night with a period on and couldn't get clothes. Talking about she's going to be out of town for 9 days. I text her this morning, can I get in the house, mother? Or do I need to call police assistance like you did? Because I'm not trying to cause confusion. She told me, call whoever the hell you want. I got the text. I'm out of town. You ain't getting in my house. Now here it is. 2 hours later, she's pulling up and coming here and let me in and won't let me get my stuff peacefully and leave and still trying to lock doors and treat me bad till the 22nd when the paper already told her the 22nd is the date. Be calm. Leave that young man alone. Follow the law. And that's what I'm trying to do. But she's provoking me. And that's why I'm recording. And I'm going to record every damn bit until the 22nd. And I'm showing it to the judge. Because I ain't doing nothing to her. Nothing.
We were going through a struggle. And it was something tried. Share clothes with one another. My macaroni for half of your rice. Coming up as a youngin'. Came up from our advice.